Oprah Gail Winfrey was born into a world of uncertainty and challenge on January 29, 1954, in Kosciuszko, Mississippi. From the very beginning, her life was shaped by circumstances that required resilience far beyond her years. Her mother, Vanita Lee, was a teenager herself, navigating the enormous challenges of raising a child without financial stability or the support of a stable household. In the segregated South of the 1950s, poverty and societal judgment were harsh realities that loomed over families like theirs. As a result, Oprah spent much of her early childhood with her maternal grandmother, Hattie Mae Lee, in a small rural home where resources were scarce and survival demanded both ingenuity and discipline. Though the environment was harsh, her grandmother provided a combination of strict guidance and love, teaching lessons about perseverance, responsibility, and the value of education. Simple necessities were not guaranteed. Clothes were often worn to the point of fraying, and shoes were considered a luxury. These early hardships left a tangible impression on young Oprah, shaping her awareness of scarcity while fostering an appreciation for the small joys that punctuated daily life. Childhood in the South, living with her grandmother, was an experience of contrasts. While discipline was strict, moments of tenderness existed that allowed young Oprah glimpses of warmth and security. Her grandmother emphasized moral integrity, resilience, and the importance of learning, planting seeds that would later grow into the foundation of her character. The rural southern setting, with its cotton fields stretching to the horizon, offered moments of beauty amidst a backdrop of challenge. Visits from relatives, stories told around the dinner table, or simple moments of play brought a sense of wonder and joy, reminding Oprah that even in difficult circumstances, life could offer grace and inspiration. This blend of hardship and care created an early understanding of human complexity, that life is rarely simple, and that strength often emerges from navigating adversity with both patience and insight. Early instability. Even in her earliest years, instability was a constant. Vanita Lee moved frequently in search of work, leaving Oprah in the care of relatives, family friends, or temporary caretakers. She was shuffled between households, sometimes living with her mother, sometimes with her father, and other times with distant relatives. Each move required her to adjust to new rules, personalities, and expectations, often without warning. This constant flux contributed to a heightened sensitivity to rejection, impermanence, and the emotional needs of those around her. From a young age, Oprah developed a keen ability to observe people, understand their moods, and navigate complex social dynamics. While such skills were born of necessity, they would later become an extraordinary asset, enabling her to connect deeply with people from all walks of life and to navigate the intricate demands of public life with empathy and insight. Formative lessons in resilience. Through these early challenges, Oprah began to cultivate the qualities that would define her life: resilience, emotional intelligence, and a capacity for empathy that seemed far beyond her years. Her grandmother instilled in her a respect for education, teaching her that learning was not just a path out of poverty, but a means of empowerment. Oprah's natural curiosity and intelligence flourished under this guidance. She observed, listened, and absorbed lessons about human behavior, the impact of words, and the importance of ethical living. Though her circumstances were difficult, she found opportunities to practice self-reliance, to embrace curiosity, and to nurture her own emotional growth. These early experiences taught her the value of perseverance, the power of inner strength, and the importance of maintaining hope, even when life seemed overwhelmingly challenging. Encounters with hardship. By the age of 9, Oprah faced challenges that most children could not imagine. While the details are deeply personal, she has shared that some experiences during these years profoundly affected her emotional development and sense of self. The instability of her living situation, combined with moments of vulnerability and uncertainty forced her to grow up quickly. Each household transition required her to adapt to new expectations, social dynamics, and norms, leaving her acutely aware of both human fragility and resilience. The absence of consistent emotional support was difficult, but it also became a crucible for growth, shaping her empathy, understanding of human pain, and capacity to navigate complex emotional landscapes. These early encounters with hardship would ultimately inform her approach to life, relationships, and her future career, teaching her the importance of compassion, patience, and insight. Moving to Nashville. Around the age of 14, Oprah moved to live with her father, Vernon Winfrey, in Nashville, Tennessee. This transition marked a turning point in her life. Although it did not erase the difficulties of her early years, it offered a new sense of structure, stability, and guidance. Living with her father allowed Oprah to focus on her education, develop a sense of purpose, and begin shaping a vision for her future. Vernon provided a different kind of mentorship than her grandmother or mother could offer, a combination of encouragement, discipline, and insight into the practicalities of life. This environment allowed Oprah to explore her talents, discover her voice, and begin to understand the power of self-expression and communication. It was a period that helped her consolidate the lessons learned from earlier instability and build a foundation for the remarkable achievements that would follow. Early loss and grief. During her adolescence, Oprah faced one of the most emotionally challenging experiences of her young life. She became a mother at a very young age, a profound and transformative event. Tragically, the child was born prematurely and did not survive. The experience was devastating, forcing her to confront grief, loss, and the complexities of human vulnerability at a stage of life when most teens were only beginning to explore their identity. This personal tragedy shaped her understanding of life, mortality, and the depths of human emotion. It also deepened her empathy and compassion, qualities that would later define her career and the connections she formed with millions of people around the world. Despite the immense sadness, Oprah's resilience began to shine through, demonstrating a capacity to navigate even the most painful experiences with strength and dignity. Navigating family complexity. Oprah's relationship with her mother, Vanita Lee, was complex and marked by both distance and longing. Vanita faced significant challenges as a young mother, contending with poverty, limited education, and social pressures that left little room for consistent nurturing. Oprah's early experiences with her mother were often interrupted by separations, creating a dynamic of push and pull that shaped her understanding of love, trust, and human imperfection. These experiences taught her the importance of self-reliance, while also fostering a deep capacity for empathy and understanding. Later in life, as Vanita's health declined, Oprah confronted the complexities of their relationship with courage and honesty. Their final conversations reflected both acknowledgement of past difficulties and recognition of enduring love, highlighting Oprah's ability to reconcile challenging emotions and find moments of peace and understanding even amidst unresolved histories. The power of reflection. Through these formative experiences, Oprah developed an extraordinary capacity for reflection and emotional intelligence. She learned to navigate complicated relationships, understand the nuances of human behavior, and cultivate empathy for others. Her childhood, marked by both deprivation and care, taught her that strength is often born in the quiet moments of observation and patience. The lessons she carried forward became central to her approach to life, work, and her interactions with others. They allowed her to transform personal challenges into opportunities for growth, using her experiences to inform her worldview and guide her choices with clarity, compassion, and purpose. The loss of a brother. In 1989, Oprah experienced another profound personal loss with the death of her younger brother, Jeffrey Lee, at the age of 29. His passing, related to health complications, was a devastating moment for Oprah and her family. Jeffrey had been a companion and confidant throughout much of her early life, and his loss reinforced the fragility of life and the impact of societal pressures. Oprah has reflected publicly on how this loss deepened her understanding of empathy, compassion, and the importance of creating safe spaces for others. It also strengthened her commitment to advocacy and representation, guiding her to use her platform to uplift others, celebrate authenticity, and challenge stigma and prejudice. Jeffrey's memory became a driving force in her life, inspiring her work and reinforcing the importance of nurturing human connection, promoting understanding, and fostering environments in which people can thrive without fear of judgment. Triumph over adversity. Despite the hardships, grief, and personal challenges that marked her early years, Oprah's journey is ultimately one of triumph and resilience. She transformed personal adversity into purpose, channeling her experiences into a career that has inspired millions worldwide. Her rise from poverty, instability, and personal tragedy to become a globally recognized media leader reflects her extraordinary determination, intelligence, and empathy. Every obstacle she encountered became an opportunity to learn, grow, and connect with others on a profound level. Her life illustrates the power of perseverance, self-awareness, and the ability to turn personal experiences into meaningful contributions that uplift communities and transform lives. Building a legacy. Oprah's success is not only measured by her professional accomplishments, but also by the profound impact she has had on the lives of others. Her career as a television host, philanthropist, and advocate has been shaped by the lessons of her early years. The importance of education, the value of empathy, and the necessity of resilience. She has consistently used her platform to amplify voices, share stories, and foster understanding across social, cultural, and economic divides. Her personal journey adds depth and authenticity to her work, allowing her to connect with millions in ways that transcend traditional media, inspiring people to pursue their own potential and embrace their unique paths with courage and conviction. Reflection and growth. Throughout her life, Oprah has demonstrated a remarkable ability to reflect on her experiences, integrating challenges and losses into a broader understanding of human nature and the human spirit. Her story exemplifies how adversity can cultivate empathy, insight, and resilience, and how personal experiences, no matter how painful, can inform a life dedicated to purpose, compassion, and connection. She continues to share lessons from her life, encouraging others to embrace growth, confront difficulties with courage, and cultivate meaningful relationships grounded in honesty, care, and understanding. Enduring influence. Oprah Winfrey's life is a testament to the transformative power of resilience, empathy, and self-awareness. From her early years marked by hardship, instability, and personal loss to her extraordinary achievements in media and philanthropy, she has continually demonstrated the ability to overcome adversity and use her experiences to help others. Her story reminds us that even in the face of significant challenges, it is possible to create meaning, build connection, and leave a lasting positive impact on the world. She stands as a symbol of perseverance, compassion, and the enduring power of human strength, inspiring generations to confront challenges with courage, integrity, and hope.